Okay, here we go. So, in true chaotic fashion, we have a project that we're getting started on, and we're going to be okay. So, very complicated. We have two bedrooms upstairs, and we're going to be switching the people in those bedrooms. So, person A is going to bedroom B, and person B is going to bedroom A, sort of a thing. And it's kind of a surprise. So that's why we're doing it while a member of our family is in the hospital, and we have no idea how long they're going to be in the hospital, how much time we're going to have, how the painting is going to go. I'm kind of doing this, I'm like spearheading this project, and I don't know if I'm going to have help, when I'm going to have help, who's going to be there to help me. It's all very much in the air. So bear with me. This is certainly going to be chaotic, and we'll see how it goes. So, today we stopped at Menards, not sponsored for any of this stuff. This is like a mini haul, and we picked up some paint. So, the other day I brought this over, and my mom and I went through paint colors, and you can see we made some notes. But the big thing is we got 3 different colors of paint. And they're actually here. I can read out the names really quick. We have Subtle Purple, Over the Moon for the gray, and we have Magic Cape for another purple. So those are the colors we're working on. And those are going to be the paints that we're using. We have a lot of painting to do because we're going to paint one whole room. Not like... Room B is already painted. Room A needs to be painted, kind of a thing. Room A, we have, it's a 13 by 15 foot room. So it's a big room. There's a lot of wall space we need to cover, and we're doing the ceiling. We have 2 of these that we picked up today. And we have rollers already, obviously, but it's good to have extras because, frankly, sometimes the paint doesn't come off of them. Sometimes you wind up having to throw them out. Sometimes you lose them. Either way, we bought 2 of these today. And then we obviously picked up a whole bunch of these stir sticks as well. Then we picked up a roll of painter's tape because it was really cheap and you can never have too much, especially since I am planning on doing a special geometric mural wall for this person, because I want to really give them a nice fresh new space. And then we have this. My dad is so good with this sort of thing. He was in the painting section picking up supplies, and he picked up this paint cup so you can hold it and dip your paintbrush into it like this instead of having to use the tray or the whole gallon, because I'm going to be mostly painting the trim. So that's going to be extremely helpful, and so are these. These are, I don't know if you guys have ever painted a wall before, but frankly, using paintbrushes with like actual brushes on the end with the hairs, it gets difficult and they sometimes leave streaks. These are way easier. You can paint really nice even strips of trim without leaving any streaks, without having any issues with coverage, and they're super cheap. So that's part of the reason why we always pick up a whole bunch of foam brushes while we're there as well. So this is going to be a crazy project, and I really hope you'll bear with me because it's going to take me a little bit to get it to completion. We have, in a couple of days, we're going to start, and I don't know when I'll be able to film. I don't know how much I'll be able to film, and it's going to be a huge project, like I said. So in addition to painting the room, we're also completely flipping all the furniture for the both rooms and all of the belongings of the 2 people involved. We also have, so in room A that we're painting, I have already done a mural on the wall. So I already need to, and this is interesting, my mom insists that we do not paint over this mural that I've already painted. So I'm going to have to paint around it in a way that looks intentional. So what I figured I was going to do is I'm going to paint a frame, so to speak, on the wall around it. And hopefully it doesn't look too weird, but we'll see how that goes. It should go with the new colors because the paint color that the room has already is purple. So the fact that I'm not going to be painting the background around this mural shouldn't be too weird, but we'll see how that goes. I need to pick up more paint for that too because I wanted to do a very delicate, intentional painting around that. However, we also have a couple of pieces of furniture that need to be redone, so we need to take them out of the room, sand them down, and redo them either with paint or varnish. And the problem with those pieces of furniture is that they are very big, heavy, old furniture. They are real wood dressers with curios on the top, and they're huge. So that's not going to be something I'm capable of doing by myself. I'm going to need help at the very least moving the furniture. So it's going to be a little bit of a crazy project. It's kind of insane that we're trying to do it in such a narrow window of time. But if this tells you something, I have already done this type of project for this person before. Several years back, I painted the room that he is currently in while he was away for a week he was house sitting for someone. So I painted his whole room by myself in something like 3 days. So I can't do it by myself because this is the bigger room, but I'm really excited. It's going to be a fun project. It's just going to be a little crazy. So I really hope you'll bear with me because I am kind of winging it. And like I said, we don't really know who's going to be here at what time and how much time we have. So this is going to be absolutely insane. I can't believe I'm even attempting it, but I have to try. I have to try. It's going to be so much fun. All right. That's where we're at right now. Okay, I'm taking the paint tape. I'm taking the paint tape off. This is going to be like a couple of minutes to get to a place where it's all off. There's okay. Hold on. It's funny, not all of it is coming off in one go. So it's going to take me a minute to get all of this off. I'm going to have to figure out how to fast forward film in some of these videos to show it a little bit faster. It's this one. What? Wow. Oh yeah. It's nice. I love it once it's all sharp like that. Wow. And like I said, at this point, it is not done. I still need to go up and do some touch-ups, but we have some broad, sweeping shots of the mural that I've been painting over the last couple of days for this room reveal. We're not there yet, but we're getting close. That looks awesome. Huh. This is going to be great. Look at that. Like I said, I still need to go over this a little bit. There's a couple of things that I need to fix. Very touch-ups, very little paint. Oh, but it's so bold, isn't it? It's got such great color once the paint comes off. I haven't done a ton of these types of wall murals. This is only the second one that I've done. Ironically, for the same person. But it's so satisfying when the tape comes off and you get to see all of those beautiful lines. There we go. Gotta get back up here. Gotta get back up here. Hold on. Alrighty. There we go. I got it. There we go. I wonder why the tape is like tearing. I mean, I guess that's kind of why painter's tape is what you use, so that it doesn't stick too hard to anything. But it does look pretty cool. Here, I'm gonna get right back to this in a second. Hi, so next is the big shot of the finished wall, but the big problem is I wasn't able to get it into the video vertically, so I edited it so that it's horizontal. Basically, the panorama shot is just facing the wrong direction. So if you picture it as towards one side of the screen is the ceiling and towards one side of the screen is the floor. Sorry, that's the best I could do. You can see if you look at it that it starts at the closet door and ends at the other door, so you can kind of see how I edited it. I'm working on it. I'm still trying to figure out this whole editing thing. Sorry. This is the whole thing, completely untaped, and after I have done the touch-ups already. It's so ready to go. I love it. Hi. So I'm just doing, oops, sorry, that was my finger. I'm just doing a bit of a wrap up on the room renovation. It went spectacularly well. So at the end, the person who we were doing it for was thrilled. They were very happy with the new room. We didn't get everything we wanted to do done in the time that we had, but we got the gist of it, and the room was put together, and it was clean and all that. There were some paint areas on the floor that we weren't able to get up, but it's wood, so it'll come right off. We just need to go back in and clean it. And I'm trying to think of what else. We didn't get a chance to put in the new trim around the doors and the baseboards. We had the time. We moved all of their possessions into the room, but it's actually really funny. My mom was talking about this after we were done in that room. So they came back, and the person came into the room and all of that. That room itself is put together, but the rest of the house is a mess. It's got like bags and boxes and pieces of furniture all over the place. We really have it very, very scattered at the moment. So it's going to be interesting while we clean up after this project, but it was a success. I just wanted to make sure that like I was able to go over that one more time after the clip of the completed mural wall. So yeah, thanks for coming along on this crazy journey, and I wish I could have gotten more shots of the room as we were working on it, but I did not have time. We were booking it to get that room done on time.